So what is up guys, it's DrewsMC here. Now in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 5 awesome secret tips and tricks. Now I don't know why I'm running out of screen like this, I honestly have no clue, but yeah, this is me running out of screen telling you guys 5 awesome tips and tricks. Now I love this series because I love showing people things that they didn't know in Minecraft, knowing I made them possibly just a little bit better at Minecraft. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video, and without further ado, let's get If you guys do want to join my notification squad shout out, don't forget to subscribe and keep notifications turned on. So as you guys can see, we're going to be doing, I've just been walking for a very long time, so yeah, we're going to be doing 5 things that you possibly didn't know. So 5 tips and tricks about Minecraft. So I probably should have done this in a normal world, but yeah, we're just gonna be doing this in the standard secret things world. If you guys didn't know, this is my world where I show you guys secret things to build and my standard, you know, just random stuff. Like this is where I did the banner tutorials, but you guys don't care about that. So what we're gonna be doing is showing you guys 5 secret things you didn't know. So the first tip I'm gonna be showing you guys that you didn't know is a really cool one. So I'll show you guys one. I could show you with a mob, but I'm just gonna show you guys with a potion, because this one is, you guys really do need to know this, because especially if you're new to Minecraft as well. Now I know a lot of people do get into Minecraft all the time because it's a really popular game. It is like, it's growing, and yeah, so in survival you may come across certain mobs. Now certain mobs, guys, have different methods of trying to, you know, especially when you're in your hard mode, certain mobs have different methods of trying to, you know, kill you. So one of these mobs that have, you know, one of the most unique ways is, well, not the most unique way, well, a very bad way is the witch. Now the witch uses poison. Now poison, of course, some people do think, guys, that poison will kill you. Now I'll show you why they do think that, because I'll show you guys what happens once you know, the witch tries to hit me. So the witch hits me with poison. Now her poison lasts for around, I think she can actually hit me with a damage potion as well. So I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna show you guys what happens as well. So I'm in survival, guys. Right now I'm probably panicking. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, guys, my health is going down. It's 3, it's 2, guys, I'm gonna die. Guys, oh my gosh, guys. But guys, you don't actually die. As long as you don't take any more damage, you don't die. As long as you don't take any damage for the rest of the 3 seconds, 2 seconds, whatever the potion is on, you don't take any damage and you will survive. Now I feel like not a lot of people know this, because a lot of the times when I'm playing in survival and I'm playing in worlds, all I see is, you know, if I see the witch or if I see someone get hit with poison, people are like, oh no, I'm gonna die, my health, it's low, it's going low. But guys, you don't die. So when you get hit with poison, don't worry. The first thing you should do in order to deal with the poison is to get far away from the witch as possible, and then get some food. Make sure you have some food, because as you guys can see, I have no food on me right now. So of course, you know, if the witch hits me with, you know, I think it looked like she hit me with the damage potion, but you know, if you know, I take damage, like literally any damage, I will half damage, I will die. So that's the first tip, guys, is that don't worry when a witch hits you. Just get as far away as you can, block yourself up, and get some food, because I see a lot of people thinking, oh, I'm dead anyways, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, and eventually they end up being dead because they don't realize that they can actually survive it. So that's the first tip. Now the second tip, guys, is something that is kind of useful, I would say. So a lot of times we go in survival and, you know, we come over, you know, in caves, we come over to areas where there are pools of lava. Now it's kind of annoying because, you know, lava it's really weird. It's not like water. Lava is not like water in the slightest sense, because, you know, lava is, I wouldn't say it's glitchy, but it's just weird. So let's say we came across lava. Now, you know, a lot of the time in these lava places, there's, you know, like just pools of just, you know, lava just chilling there in the caves. Of course, that's not useful to us. Now, of course, what some people you can do, you know, there's 3 ways, guys, to combat lava. Now, the first way is you can just, you know, build across, you can just do this. You can either build across like this, like that, and, you know, that's fine, guys. That is completely fine. But there's a second way, which is, you know, highly more efficient, which my subscribers told me out, because in a video where I did exactly that, they were like, DrewsMC, you're such a noob, you could have just done something very easily. So mostly in a cave, what does happen is you usually have stone walls. And if you don't even have a stone walls, you can just build one. So let's say you build one. What you should do is you should have a water bucket, guys, and you should just do that. And when you do that, guys, all of the lava, guys, it just goes out quickly. And you can just quickly run across the top of that lava, and it's all completely fine. So that's one of the things that you should definitely do. Now there's this third way to deal with a lava pool, guys. And this way is really simple, but oh my gosh, guys, I didn't mean to put water there. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to, you know, do this way. But this third way is relatively kind of inefficient, guys, but I'm just going to show you just for the sake of it, because I never know when it might come in handy to you guys, and it's not too useful, the block you used to do it anyway, so I'm still going to show you guys this one as well. So the last way that you can deal with lava, and this is still the second tip, guys, this is just, you know, 3 tips in one. So I'm the second tip, how to deal with lava effectively, is you want to go to gravel. Now the reason I say, you know, or gravel, or you could just use sand, well, pretty much any block that falls down. So we got some sand. Where's the gravel? The gravel is gravel. I can't find the gravel, guys. Okay, there it is. Okay, over there. So as you guys can see, the gravel. So we get the gravel, and I don't know why I have that banner on me. What you can use, and the reason I say gravel is because you can find gravel in caves. What you can do is you can actually use the gravel, place it, and when you place it, it will drop down. As you guys can see, it will get covered up again. It should do anyways, but as you guys can see, it's glitching out, and I wouldn't recommend standing in here in survival just to, you know, prove that, you know, it's not going to cover up. But what you should do is you should place gravel, because it drops down, and when it drops down, guys, it drops down all the way of the lava, and, you know, you can just use it to fill up this empty area. So you place it, it drops down, and you place it again, it drops down, and then that's how you fill out the whole entire area. Now the reason I tell you guys this one is because if you use the water bucket, it only freezes the top layer. Underneath, all the lava will still be frozen, so that's why you want to use gravel if you want to deal with all of it. So as I was saying, that's how you deal with all of the lava pools. It's just really interesting. You just place the gravel, it drops, and gravel, guys, it's really easy to find in caves. And if you're not using it for flint and steel, which I guarantee most people aren't, you can just use it to fill in the entire lava pool. I don't know, maybe you want to mine out the area or something, but it's just nonetheless a useful tip. Now the third tip, guys, the third tip is to do with sheep. Now we all know what sheep are for. Sheep can be used for wool or for lamb, guys. I think it's lamb. Is it not lamb? I think it's let me go to food. It should be raw mutton, actually. So yeah, mine is actually used for mutton. So basically what you can do with this sheep is, you know, let's just spawn a few in just to show you guys. So let's say, for example, I wanted to decorate my house, guys. So usually what happens here is people may have let's go over to decorations. Let's say I wanted to decorate my house, and because I had some standard white sheep which I found in the world, I had, let's say, I've been shearing them for some time, and I had 2 stacks of 64 wool, guys. 2 stacks of 64 wool. Then what I wanted to do is I wanted to get me some pink wool. So I or let's say green wool. So I got the cactus, I heated up the cactus, got the green cactus dye or whatever. And let's say I got the green cactus, guys. So what most people do is they get the cactus green dye, and let's say I only had one let's just say I only had one cactus green dye, guys. What most people do is they'll go into the crafting table, they'll go over to the dye button, the dye, wherever the dye area is. It's there we go. Let's see where it is, guys. Over here. And what they'll do is they'll get their 1 block of, you know, white wool, and they'll dye it green, guys. But this is really bad. You should never just dye 1 block, guys. You should never even use the crafting table for this, because it's completely useless. I'll show you why. So let's say, for example, one example, someone had 1 green wool, 1 green dye. You know, I use the 1, and I only get 1 block, guys. Only 1 block in survival. I know it's creative, so I can place as many as I want, but I only get 1 block. What you should do is you should go back, you know, use your green dye, and you should instead, and I'll show you guys why this means so much, is you should instead, so from that process, I only got 1 cactus green block. But what you should do, just dye your sheep green, then shear it, and then, guys, you get 2 blocks, or maybe 3 blocks. You get 2 or 3 blocks, depending on the sheep, guys. So let me just throw these away to see how much we get. So I'm going to dye this, and then I'll shear it. And then, as you guys can see, we got 2 blocks. So sometimes it does come out to 3. I don't know why it's coming out to 2. So it's pretty much inefficient to just do that, because number 1, you can keep shearing the sheep and keep getting the green wool, because now that's a green sheep. That sheep will always be green. Like when it eats and it goes back, as you guys can see there, that will always be a green sheep. And now once I shear it again, boom. And that was like what? Like maybe 10-20 seconds, and in 20 seconds I've got 5 things, 5 you know, more green blocks. And now I don't have to go out, you know, harvesting cactus just to turn my white wool into green wool. So it's always better, guys, to dye the sheep. Always dye the sheep a different color, because if you don't, you're going to be wasting your precious resources, and we know how precious resources are in survival, guys. So the next tip, I think I've done this one before, but I'm not sure, because it's relatively I think think it's is it new? It's not new. I would know. It's definitely not new. It's I think most people do know this one, but they don't know it in the context that I'm about to use it. So they don't use it the way I'm about to use it necessarily. So what most people do is let me actually just get this. Let me get an anvil, guys. So we should get the anvil. That's what most people do. Is most people just kill animals, get the meat, and then they will get the meat, and then they'll put it in a furnace, and then they'll cook the meat. But what you can do, guys, is you can get yourself a diamond sword, put fire aspect on that sword, you know, when you enchant it, and then when you use the fire aspect on that animal, you actually get the cooked version of the meat because the animal is on fire. So you get the cooked version, which means that there's less resources wasted on cooking. Now that's great for us because, of course, you know, we're now going to get cooked food every time we kill an animal, which is just great. So every time we harvest an animal, we're going to get cooked food. So I'll show you guys again that this does work. Of course, there's no point in killing baby animals because they just don't give you anything. As you guys can see there, we got some more cooked pork, guys, cooked pork chops, which is just great. So if you don't do this, and if you have a regular old sword, you're gonna have to, you know, harvest the animal, put the meat in the furnace, then cook the meat in the furnace, and then that's how you get it. But this is one quick step, and that means, guys, you can just always have cooked meat on you, which is going to give you much more hearts, and you know, it's just really easy. So that's tip number 4, guys. Tip number 4 is use this sword, guys. Use the sword to get cooked meat, which is a lot better. So the next tip, guys, the next tip is another good tip. So this tip is specifically for a certain mob because a lot of people don't know how to deal with this mob in survival. So there's a bunch of ways to deal with this mob in survival, but should I even do this one, guys? Should I even, you know, I'm not gonna do this one, guys, because I'm gonna save it for another video because I don't want to do too many tips. I don't want to make the video too long. But yeah, so the tip I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna leave that one for the next top 5 tips and tricks. So I've got so many. I've got a whole document with, like, you know, maybe 150 tips and tricks. So yeah, I'm just not gonna do them all in the video. The video would be like 5 hours long. But yeah, anyways, so what we're gonna be doing now is we're going to be showing you guys a quick tip and trick. So let's say you're high up on a cliff, and let's say, for example, this is a cliff that you regularly have to get down from. You could, you know, build a ladder and climb down. You could have some, you know, blocks or stuff like that. There's 2 ways to efficiently, guys, to go about this. And efficiently means, you know, the quickest and cheapest and just really the best way, guys. The best, the most cost-effective way, just the efficient way. So you could, one of these ways you could do it is you could just have water there, guys, and you could just, you know, just to prove that this works. There we go. Let's prove that this works. Let me go in survival. Please just let this work. Oh wow, I'm still on half health, and as you guys can see, there we go. I'm safe, I'm fine, and I'm great. All because of this water. Now, what you can also do, guys, is you can use slime. Now, of course, most people would be like, DreezMC, why would I use slime? Because if I use slime, I'm going to bounce straight back up, and that's going to be really inconvenient. However, that's not the case, guys, because what you can do is, I'll show you, is that if you hold A, and, you know, if you hold A as you're going down, what happens is, oh well, I would have died there. So let me just make sure that this area is a little bit bigger because I really don't want to die here. So let's just go all the way up, and I'm on half health, guys, half heart. So any damage and I will die. What you can do is, if you hold A, you don't bounce at all, and you just you know, you get straight off, which is really good, which is really cool. So that's a quick way to use slimes to get down from high heights. So if you're very high in the world, you can get down using slime, and it's very efficient to do so. So that's number 5, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy these 5 tips and tricks. If you did enjoy these 5 tips and tricks, let me know what other videos you'd like to see. And these are some banners that my subscribers joined my world and built. Let me know what you guys think about these banners. Perhaps subscribers probably watching right now, or maybe he isn't, who knows. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know if you thought it was good. Let me know if you thought it was cool. And until the next time, it's been DreezMC, and it's gonna be peace from me.